really feel quite as effective, right? But if he's just still farming in risky spots and you're able to move the whole team there, get an ATOS into a kill onto him, and then use the Chen and the Visage to be able to push
Kim's might
towers.
be in some trouble in the river. They've got Katyu rotating as well, and Sebas with that last sticky napalm change is able to find the first blood over on to Kim.
Away. I feel like as long as Mariano's able to farm underneath his tower, there's no reason for an Earthshaker to be up here.
Yep, we saw what they're able to do though from Tempest just before, pulling the creep wave, so continuing to deny multiple waves away. Sebas might be able to close onto Kim. Already used the stun at the moment. PP's going to try and turn it around with a sharpshooter, and the burst early on kills off the Nyx assassin, but Sebas at least will be able to find a way to rectify his supports there.
Didn't even need to pop the double damage. PP looks like... Oh. They've got that mana burn creep now as well, so making life a little bit more annoying, just making Slardin completely out of mana. I'm sure he's looking to try and get that onto Draken.
Prada?
That's how confident he is. A little bit too confident, perhaps.
Oh, they're playing with a stun still. Had the impale on Slardin, so he's going to be able to cancel the TP. Now Chen is off the map for quite some time. Meanwhile, mid lane though, Lasso's out, dragging back PP. He tried to go for an acorn into a bushwhack, but yeah, Firefly instantly gets rid of a tree. You go boots first. But Mariano, he's a Giga Chad. He needs no boots.
Always the flame coming through. Here we go. This would be a pretty big
nice
kill.
Way to start. The fissure from afar into the chain control from the familiars, but they don't get the extra afterwards. But the Echo Slam's still not leveled up on Kim. Look how close he is to 6.
Short.
Oh no.
2 XP.
Oh no.
Did they glyph? No, they didn't glyph either. So I was just wondering if maybe they tried a really cheeky play to make sure that the creep wave didn't die, just popping the offensive
Sebas as well. He finds the hoodwink all the way to the back line. The invis able to wrap all the way around Elasto to drag back, getting another kill. And keep in mind, this is a position 2 hoodwink as well.
Top of all the supports, and it's on the back of the Bassi ring. Just being able to use that penitence on cooldown, it gives you the exact amount of mana that you need to be able to do that.
Smoke up from Yuma. They're going to run into Draken for the moment. Slardin's off to the west side, but he's not in a position to protect the Venomancer. But a force off to get... What was that? What? The attack range from the Slark, and now he's going to jump on forward. To the Nyx assassin he goes. Vendetta's going to be up in a couple of seconds. Slardin, again! The long attack range from the Slark secures a double kill. He's stolen a decent amount of essence for the team fight, but meanwhile, down to the south, though, PP's in trouble. A lasso already used. They can chase him down afterwards, but the Hand of God sustain is not enough to keep the Hoodwink or the Earthshaker alive. As soon as Katara shows up, Tempest, they will be able to turn the fight back around.
But it is enough space to allow the Chen to take that tier 2 tower up, because it's going to be some time until he gets into that Silver Edge for himself. And this is the period where Bristle's at his strongest. Like, Ag Scepter
Chen,
about
Carter's
to be...
going to try and D-ward, but Tempest are in a position to be able to protect this. A Halbert's going to dissuade the Slark for the moment, but Yuma wants to go charging into the middle. They'll blow up the Nyx Assassin, a 1-for-1, but an early use of the Shadow Dance from Yuma, so we won't have this defensive now. It's going to put him in a position where he might have to pop the beat, get beat.
Over to Draken. That's what I want to know.
This is just going to be able to scout out, but it's too late. Or maybe Kim's going to be able to steal it. They're in. Yuma gets the Aegis as well. Now with the break as well. The Bristleback needs to retreat down to the right side. They've been able to cut the Slark for the moment. Is unable to lock onto the targets, but towards the high ground, the lasso out onto the Visage. They should be able to move on forward with Kataru's damage as well, but the Bristleback, they've done such an exceptional job from Tempest. Even though they lost the Aegis, they kited Yuma, making sure the Slark wasn't able to lock onto his target. And now they're going to continue to stalk
Gems
him.
On the bat.
They've got the detection. They know exactly where he is. PP's going to look to rejoin. Yuma will get some distance, bouncing up to the northern side. But Sebas wants to make sure he can't escape. He still goes a bit too far forward. With the respawn as well, they can turn it around as Yuma cleans up another. Katyu goes down, the sole survivor, being Katara on the Bristleback.
On Infinity's lineup. They're not all standing next to each other right now. When Chen stands next to the Visage, you'll see it.
Kim, another force staff to reposition. Beautifully done. They've kited the Slark. towards the backline. Slardon's going to look to create some chaos and find an opening for Kataru just to move forward. And look at the terrorize onto multiple heroes, so Kataru can just go to work. 2 heroes killed off instantly. And the Slark, Yuma's nowhere to be seen here. And the intuition kicks in. He's like, I'm standing still. I can't move forward. I can't move an inch. They're coming for him, though. Yuma with the ward will see Sabas. Kim's nearby in case something breaks out, but they do not know that all of Tempest are on top. Oh, they're going to be caught, but look at the damage of the Echo! Kim on top of the Kree wave. They just cancel out the life of the Batrider. And now with the advantage in the numbers, they can look for more. Yuma, he's pursuing on forward. Katara's a little bit split from the team, but it looks like instead, another really nice disengage from Tempest. Katara's out. They will still catch up to Mariano, though.
The longer this game goes, though, the stronger Slark will be. But it's very understandable, you know, against this Nyx Assassin, of course. I feel like he's getting stunned way too often with the Spike Carapace just through the Gleipnir magic bounces.
Smoke's gonna pop the Dark Willow. Looking to try and get some vision down, but they'll turn it back around as again Sabas fights the Hoodwink. They're gonna have to poison over as well throughout the team fight. They want to try and get PP out of the equation, but Yuma is trying to lock onto his target. A 4-star from Draken, but he doesn't get enough distance away. A 1-for-1, but it looks like Tempest, they're on the retreat. They don't want to stick around to take the skirmish. As meanwhile, slaughtered by the outpost, he'll finally be caught up, I believe. Gonna get the damage. They've got the vision. And yeah, they'll get the damage afterwards.
Just more and more inching in the Infinity favor, this Slark.
Batrider's trying to find an opening to the left side. Sabas isn't able to do so, though. Oh no, but the Abyssal Blade instantly perched off. Yuma, great timing there with the Dark Pack. Now they got the Fisher from afar as well. Sabas is in trouble, but Kim jumps in, doesn't find the Echo Slam, though the reactions out of the BKB was perfect. Meanwhile, he's got to be cautious, though. PP, the spam from afar, they might be able to get the Batrider kill. Boomerang's going to be enough damage for the moment. Now, Yuma's still in the middle of it all. He's starting to get a lot of essence stolen. They need to respect the Slark in a long, drawn-out fight, and it looks like finally, Tempest, they will back up.
Still the full creep wave there, and yeah, Sabas just trying to get it a little bit lower so that it's easier to push on forward, but maybe with the last couple of seconds of this, second use of the flame break, again, it's not enough to fully stop this push from coming forward. And
oh, no, Sabas!
They found him.
No, that was the worst timing to TP out. Mariano is going to use the resummon, and Yuma gives him a tip. There's a second one from Prada. But bottom lane, they're going to be eyeing up the Brissaback as well, trying to force some reactions. Kim! Oh my lord! He's going to be killed off in multiple hits, but the Echo Slam, well, it puts in work to at least cancel out one of the support's life. Sticky Napalm or the Flame Break provides 2 stacks?
I would do the Flame Break applies Napalm stacks, just because if people are clumped up, it'll be effective against multiple heroes, and just for things like the slow, the turn rate, feels kind of nice, even just hitting onto, you know, Chen creeps as well.
Slaughter mid lane. Oh my
Jeez, he melted.
God. Extra familiar to work with. And now Yuma as well. He gets the pounce. It's on the mark onto the Dark Willow inside the invulnerability, but as soon as it expires, a good old crit for good measure. That's 2 heroes taken out. And they don't have the longest dance, 50 seconds with buybacks as well. You do see...
They know Roche is up. Do the safe play. Who even gets this next item?
They're coming out. Look at Kim's positioning. Oh my lord, Roche is gone.
Yep.
What happened to Roche? Sabas is in, but he doesn't get the opening. Finally, the last one's going to be there. Drags him closer to Kataru. They'll kill off the Earthshake with the Hand of God, being a little bit too late to protect him for the moment. They're doing a good job to kite Yuma. Nullify it too late, so Kataru's out. Triangle, getting farming some Ancients. I mean, that is...
You don't
really
even need to do it on Ancients, though, right? It's just anything.
Yeah, I just mean in regards to experience. Like, just so you can... bottom lane.
I guess.
Kataru? See if they're going to be able to... Brissaback's not an easy kill at all, but look at the damage for the Mariano and the break. All right, never mind. Maybe it is easy. It's a slog. Jumps forward, full distance, but still, his fear for the moment, the damage is racking up, and they get the first life. What can they play with?
The lasso, refresh.
Lasso ready, Kataro's in, Abyssal Blade out. They're gonna have to take
Oh,
control
they
of
might
the
have done
damage.
it.
That's the thing in question. They might be able to do it with the slug.
Got him.
They get the damage. No way. Tempest. They kill off the Aegis. They're looking for more.
Echo.
But Kim is in
The
with
double.
the Echo Slam. Look at the damage. It's overwhelming, but it might not be enough as Kataro is still charging on full. We'll get some distance. Back to the base they go. No way. Tempest.
I can't tell you the amount of times that I've been sieging high ground and, you know, a tower's on like 2 hits and I'm like, Cause, please hit it so I can actually do things in this fight.
They're going to be in. Sebas. There's the lasso, dragging back the Visage into the Terrorize as well. A quick and easy kill, but Yuma's going to pounce in the middle. They haven't even gotten the Visage just yet. Finally able to bring him down, but off to the right side. The Slug. This could be a dieback. Yuma under the cover of the ultimate for the moment. He's going to get some health back and pounce out to safety, but while they're trying to deal with the Slark, Mariano, he TP back in, the buyback out, and this Visage, 8-3 and 13. Is that a way? You're just playing reactionary.
Not lose.
Yes, exactly. And you can't do something in a game like this.
The Chen would be nice.
You're going to see him at the moment. Sebas is in. Kim's in a position to maybe counter-initiate, but a BKB is going to hold them back. They haven't blown him up just yet. Double lasso off to the left side, but the damage is lacking. We're at Dire. They're not in at the moment. Katara's going to make the attempt. Finally, they'll get rid of the Chen. An instant buyback to rejoin, but Yuma, he's had a complete free fight on the Slark, and meanwhile to the left side, Sebas is caught out. The lassos, they weren't good enough, and that'll cost him this game one. Buybacks are lacking. Heroes are soon to be killed off as well with the remaining members as Katyu chased down. He'll be able to dodge out, but he doesn't miss on the fallen Sky. His PP. Well, he'll find the finishing blow. 3 members without a buyback. This should be the end.
Oh, look at those towers cease to exist. There we go. That'll be Mega Creeps. 5v2. Yeah, very, very easy to close out a game when you've got tier 5 items and the enemy does not. What a great performance coming through. Even going for some of the style points at the very end, but just ends up feeding a kill over does old mate Earthshaker. What a great slot game coming through from Yuma there.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we saw as well, kind of